the 46th pick in the 2021 NBA Draft, the Toronto Raptors select Dalano Banton from Toronto and the University of Nebraska.
I had barely heard his name. I heard his name around Toronto basketball. I hadn't heard any reference of it in NCAA or either school he went to, or even national team program kind of stuff. I heard he's a kid from Rexdale who was playing college ball, but I didn't have no idea what he was. He's a player.
In talking to him and seeing how he handles himself publicly and around the organization, you're like, okay, he's gonna figure it out.
You draft people like that, you're tracking them for a while. You know what they're about. You're looking into ability, you're looking into character. You're taking somebody that's gonna be part of your culture as well. When you get into the real games, not the preseason ones, the level's a little bit different, and you had to like what you saw.
Being able to push the pace, being able to collapse the defense, and hopefully we can keep building on that and he can keep growing.
He's come out and played outstanding every minute he's been out there, and the offense gets really easy when he's out there. You guys should be all over me for not playing him more.
First win back in TO will have to wait another day. The Raptors back in action Friday against the Celtics.
I think we'll have some good determination tonight, and we're going to show some toughness and some bounce back from the other night.
Good man. Remember, this ball part of the journey, man. One step at a time. You got a shot, shoot that. Other than that, let's be aggressive, be physical. All right. 1 on 3, 1, 2, 3.
Down by a point as Barnes makes a three, and the Raptors now lead. Here's Horford, stripped by one of the best in the game, and Fred VanVleet. Here's VanVleet with it. No look underneath, and the Raptors are rolling here. Barnes just pulls up, knocks it down, and then looks over. Raptors are going to take it 115-83, and the boos ring out in Boston. Raptors had dropped 4 in a row to Boston prior to tonight. Gary Trent Jr. with 20, Fred VanVleet orchestrating, and Scotty Barnes was special tonight. And the Toronto Raptors come away with the W. They're 1-1 on the season.
Good job, fellas. All right, let's go. Good job, man. Good hard playing job, man. Deserved it. Way to go. Raps, 1, 2, 3. Raps. Enjoy it till midnight.
All right, right now, we're back in the stomping grounds in the neighborhood. Rexdale, Kipling, and Mount Olive. So I grew up. That's where it all started, I'll say it was like a gritty environment. A lot of people, it's a little less fortunate, but it's like a tight-knit family type thing where if you need sugar, you go to your next door neighbor. If they need something, they come to you. So that's kind of how I was built, just a given community. Community always looks out to help each other and kind of want to see everyone shine, whatever field you're in. Because it's not a lot of good coming out of my neighborhood, so I feel like just coming from there gives me that grit, that extra push. My grandparents always live here, my grandma, and like my uncles and stuff. So I was always here as a kid, like every weekend and stuff like that, but I lived with my mom. But I officially finally moved here when I was 13 or 10. But I was always here though, I used to go to school from here. So I kind of always lived here, but it is home. This is my home, Yeah. That's where it started. They changed it though, they put in a new park. It's new. It's nice. Kids get to come out. It just used to be all grass and poles. You see these poles? Yep. They used to go all around. We used to play football right here because this was just all grass, and then they made a project, and kids got to get out of school to help build the park. So it's kind of a trip too. So kids got to a bunch of kids built the park if you went to school in the neighborhood. Yo, you guys remember that summer where they just started putting backboards everywhere? One summer they put a backboard on every wall and every pole. And was there a net? There was no net on them, right? There was nets on them? But we broke them. There used to be a net right here though. Yeah, everyone just tried to dunk on it. I don't know why they were doing that. Like every corner you walk and there'll just be a basketball rim. This used to be like a 100-meter dash like track right here. This is like where you found out if you could hang, you know? You line up right here and race to that end. Only the real can make it through though. And you guys know me. Play a pace, so. Yeah, so 98, that used to be my old house right there. And we moved. That's how you know I'm the real representation of right here. I moved from one house to another house in the same complex. That's legendary. You never heard of that one before. This is a legendary painting. This has been here since I can remember. But yeah. I won. I can make 100 free throws in a row. Proven fact. All right, you guys get one take because I'm not going again. All right. Holy, this looks young.
Look at me. Yo. All respect, though. All respect, yo. You made it from all of, bro. Yo, if you make it from all of, you can make it from anywhere.
Yeah, I do know.
You know what I'm saying, bro? Bro.
I look young though? Huh? It looks small? What are you doing like again? Quanic. This is my guy on 2K, so when I go around in 2K and I have my badge on, so I'm rolling with it. So take a picture. Right?
Jesus. You look good here. Smile. No, better smile.
You don't really see it often. I mean, you never seen it before, so not from here at least. So when you see it, it's like everybody just wants to embrace you. You know, no one wants nothing, just nothing but the best for you. You know? Baby Keys, I was just about to message you. How you doing? Holy, that's how you're saucing? Happy birthday. It's my dog's birthday yesterday. Happy birthday. My little bro. One thing I'm gonna say is every time I come in this house, it changes. Like you can't come in here and see the same setup twice, you know? But this is where, it never all started here, but halfway started here because like I said, I lived in the other house in the same complex. But we're gonna start right here. And this is because we're from Toronto and everyone knows how cultural Toronto is. If you see these, then you know you're in a Jamaican household. These are called the barrels. And my grandma packs these with whatever she could find. She'll take my shoes, your shoes, anyone's clothes, whatever you can find, you put it in here, you ship it back to Jamaica, you ship it home, you know? That's what all these bags are for, all the stuff you see. So we're not just cluttered, you know, it's a cultural thing. This is what we do. It's a small plate, nothing crazy, but this is from the neighborhood chef. If you want some food and you're in the neighborhood in the complex, you guys hit me up and I'll hit you guys in, but it's called Ned's Delice. Shout out to her. She's the best. What'd you say? What? Yeah, but you know she's the biggest chef. Yo! Check what time the 45 comes. Made it onto the bus. Not many seats. It's not too packed though, it's good. It's a Sunday. This was a business day, it would have been, you know, a bit worse, but we're good. Haven't been on here in a minute. Feel good. You know? We're back. Feel at home, you know? I'm about to take the bus to practice tomorrow. You know, I always played basketball my whole life. For the hoop dreams thing where I thought I could actually do something was probably after I hit my growth spurt. You know, I grew like 6 or 7 inches within like 7 or 8 months. So then after that, people started kind of taking notice of me. I kind of felt like I could do something with it. And then, you know, going to Division I kind of just opened my eyes to, you know, bigger and better things for like myself and my family. So I just continued to grind, continued to push. I went to Central Toronto Academy and then I transferred to North Albion Collegiate Institute, NACI. And that's right beside my neighborhood in Mount Olive, so it was just a walk across the street to school. And then after that, I went across the border to prep school. So I went to the McDuffie School and Redemption Christian Academy.
Knowing I have a whole support team behind me, people from my neighborhood, family, my mentors here, my coaches here, I just have to come out, play the best I can for them to show them that when I'm not home, it's because I am working and getting the best out of it.
After that, I committed to Western Kentucky. And, you know, throughout that year, it was good. You know, they helped me in many ways and helped me mature just having that freshman year and understanding roles in itself. going over to Nebraska and, meeting Coach Hoiberg and just him being so transparent with me and, able to show me the ropes was just something I felt like I couldn't turn down. Before the season even started, me and Coach Hoiberg, like I said, he's very transparent with me. So he told me at the beginning of the season, like after the season, that you're gonna put your name in and test the waters, regardless of what happens throughout the season. And I was going through the process, doing workouts, not knowing if I was gonna go back or not, but just having a lot of thought to myself and just understanding that, I'm always a guy who bet on myself, just allowed myself to push and just be great. Right now, we just made it to North Kippen Community Center. Took the 45 over here, so it feels like a day back in the day for me. I'm gonna go show you guys around, show you what it's about. You can do anything. You can play games. There's a rap studio in there. There's like a video game room. There's a gym in here. So it's kind of whatever you want. There's like ping pong and stuff like that. So you come here, you just live life, What are you dealing with?
What's going on, man?
So you good?
Yeah, man, good.
In a minute.
Good.
Nikki. What are you saying? Yeah. Back here, feels good to be back, The gym's open a lot. Literally just come in here every day playing basketball, I think that just builds memories on memories, stuff you can't remember, but a lot of competitive games, a lot of fights, a lot of, arguing, but, a lot of community, everybody comes here from the neighborhood, from the area. You come, you get away from, the negativity that goes on, and you get 2 or 3 hours just to play runs and, just to embrace each other. So, it goes a long way when you think about it, from a different perspective now that I made it to the NBA, because I know what just that little time being away and being in the gym, just being at the wrong place at the wrong time could get you. So, just being here every day and just, putting my time to something positive, and, being here allowed me to, open doors for myself.
With the 46th pick in the 2021 NBA Draft, the Toronto Raptors select Dalano Banton from Toronto and the University of Nebraska.
I had barely heard his name. I heard his name around Toronto basketball. I hadn't heard any reference of it in NCAA or either school he went to, or even national team program kind of stuff. I heard he was a kid from Rexdale who was playing college ball, but I didn't have no idea what he was. He's a very intriguing, longer-term project.
Didn't have a lot of exposure, I don't think, in Canada basketball. He'd been kind of had a bit of a circuitous route. So there's so many kids now, it's pretty easy to lose track of them.
He wasn't playing at a real basketball, a well-known traditional basketball powerhouse. He just was someone that, I guess you had to be a good scout looking for him.
I knew a little bit about him, but nothing extensive. Not the same way, Masai, Bobby, Dan Tolzman would after. You draft people like that, you're tracking them for a while. You know what they're about. You're looking into ability, you're looking into character. You're taking somebody that's going to be part of your culture as well.
We should all know the Canadians coming up, but he really wasn't on my list. And of guys who would, come in and crack a lineup right away. There were a few hints coming in that, okay, maybe this guy, maybe there's something there. And then about halfway through training camp, it was like, not maybe, this guy's here and he's probably going to contribute right away.
Take one. Which money? Big use.
Good.
It's good.
Very much, man.
Where's Shu? He's not here?
No, he ain't coming.
Got some curry golden rice right here. Nothing crazy. Regular Jamaican dish. Good day in the kitchen. I could chef this up myself, but I left it for them to take care of today. Nah, I'm playing. So it's like a community hub. So that's what it's called. But in the part that I really came to was the Albion Neighborhood Services. It's called the ANS Boys and Girls Club. So it's located in so we call it the hub because it's located in the hub, but the real name is the ANS.
Natural.
Shu. You good? I haven't seen you in a minute. It's my guy Shu right here. This is the man behind the scenes. He's a legend. But yeah, this is it. Come here after school. So it's different now, right? So it's all different. We never had that TV here. Let's go to the kitchen first. Okay, I got you.
Air hockey table there?
Yeah, that wasn't there before in my day, but it's here now. Holy. Whoa. Holy. They upgraded on me. I always just came in here, grabbed my patties, my regular stuff, warm it up in the microwave, and go about my day. Oh, that's a throwback. That was when we used to cook you guys.
No, you never cook. You used to cook.
I chefed you guys every time.
You lost.
Yous, remember that time you guys cheated? You guys cheated. Yo, Shu, we were playing in like a neighborhood tournament, and my team came late. Me, I live across the street, right? So I could get here early. Bro, they got 30 free throws to start the game.
But you ended up coming over, so.
Yeah, but we still almost won. We lost by like 3 that game. I miss those tournaments.
When you get into the real games and not the preseason ones, the level's a little bit different. And you had to like what you saw in the first game. Talk to some of the coaches. They like the fact that he comes in, changes the game. He plays with that length and athleticism, hustles the ball in transition, takes it off the glass and can go himself. So all of these things are positive things that really fit into the Toronto style of play.
Banton pushing it. Banton right to the rim. Scooped up, here comes Banton, taking off. Oh, the double punch and the finish.
That's a skill in the NBA, being able to push the pace, being able to collapse the defense. And I think once he gets a couple more gears, slow, and he'll be even more dangerous. But that when he's out there moving, it's hard to guard. He was great for us tonight, and he's been playing great.
He is kind of doing what he's doing, every time. I think, again, he's a difficult, there's something there that's deceiving when he's got the ball, because he's at the rim for a layup or two, and he's finishing them. Again, he seems to get us some easier flowing type baskets when he's out there. Continuing and gets better, Doug.
Van Vliet comes over to set a screen. Banton, no call, takes it in strong.
I feel good that he get into the Toronto Raptors. My dream is also his dream too. I'm over proud. I'm well proud. I want to marry in November. I get my first child in November, and I want my first grandchild in November, and I got everything all I want.
Yeah,
so,
you got them all.
Yeah, my first one, that's Dalano dad.
Yeah.
And then, today is Dalano's birthday. Then the 10th is his dad. Then the 18th is mine.
Fans, tonight we are celebrating a very special birthday for one of our own Raptors. It's Toronto's very own Dalano Banton. From all of us, Dalano, happy birthday!
It was very big, very exciting to see him there. I was just there clapping, jumping, to actually see my nephew there. It was just like, yeah, man, I'm still soaking it up. Very, very proud, man. I text him every day before the game, even after the game. So I'm very proud of him as an uncle.
I was astonished. It was a feeling that words can't explain. If you know what I mean? Like, it was just something from the inside. This really happened, you know what I mean? Like all this energy and effort and everything that Broski put in, everything that he's been through, it was just a lot, you know what I mean? And he actually made it happen. It was big. It was a lot.
Definitely me growing up, I wanted to know what it was like to be an NBA player and seeing what they did every day. So, I would come and I would watch Raptors Open Gym all the time. So just kind of being a part of it and knowing that I came from watching is kind of surreal to me. So, it just goes to show that hard work does pay off, just chase your dreams. But it means a lot to me just growing up watching it and, kind of just envisioning myself being a part of it one day and not really knowing that, it's gonna come to be. So, I'm very grateful for it and, I'm loving it.